Yes, good morning, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. And today, straight to the point, I'm always talking about ADLSA change of employer in Qatar. So there's some things I've learned, I knew about changing jobs in Qatar on ADLSA. And this, guys, is very, very, very important for those people who are changing jobs in Qatar or people who have already applied for changing jobs in Qatar and for those who are planning to change jobs in Qatar. Um, First, like the video because I told you guys when you like the video, it gets promoted on YouTube so that it tops among the charts when someone is searching for ADLSA videos. These videos will be among the top on the list or on the charts. So just like the video, subscribe and comment down below because 8% of you guys watching me have not subscribed to the channel. Kindly subscribe. So as we continue, number one, the new thing that I realized, there are people who were given letters by their companies to sign for certain payment amounts that they have agreed to receive, a certain payment amount that was less than their salaries due to COVID 19. That's last year and probably continuing with this year. So they were given letters. Some of them did not read the letters and they signed, and some who read the letters did not sign the letters because the letters were mentioning that they have agreed to be paid the amount of money that is less than their salary. Yeah, for example, if you are being paid 1,000, the letter was mentioning that you have agreed maybe to be receiving like 250 real or 300 real or 500 real per month. So some people signed without knowing, and some people who read it carefully did not sign. And for those who did not sign, companies were not like soft on them. I'm not gonna mention companies, please. Disclaimer. This just information I need to pass. Let it be a general information. Those who refuse to sign the deals were immediately subjected to end of contracts. So they were given end of contracts letters to sign. But the good thing is some companies were giving them end of contract and they give them an alternative or an option to go out there, look for jobs in different companies and join them, while other companies were like demanding for those guys who had not agreed with their letter to go back to their countries. So for me, I'm gonna address those people who were given the opportunity to apply for other companies or to go out there and look for jobs. So once you have the letter that mentioned that it's end of contract, it's easy. You don't need like a resignation letter to apply on ADLSA. Once you have this, you can use it to apply on ADLSA. All you need is the previous contract with your former company that has given you the end of contract, and that end of contract. So once you attach, there's a place where you're supposed to fill in the resignation letter. So you're gonna attach the end of contract letter from your company. Why? Because this end of contract indicates that your company has allowed you to go for another job or to another company. You are free. That's what it means basically. It's not like you are done with the company. That's why you have an end of contract letter. It's signed by both you and your company, so you are a free individual. You can move freely to another company. And another thing, there's those people who are asking, what if I applied on ADLSA, my approval has just come, I'm on notice period. For example, you have been given a notice period, maybe in 2 weeks time, that's when your notice period will end, or in 3 weeks time. So what are you supposed to do? Can you move to the new company immediately? So now this depends. If you had agreed with your company, you gave it a resignation letter, they signed and stamped on everything, then you applied on ADLSA. So they know you're supposed to move. All you need to have is like an agreement, something that shows that they have agreed to release you. So if you have an agreement, for example an NOC, because still NOC works. It's not like when they remove the NOC doesn't work. NOC still works because it's a letter that permits you to go to another company freely from your company, your current company. So in case you have NOC, you can freely move uh, to the other company even before your notice period is done on ADLSA. So because those people applying on ADLSA, you find that you already applied for resignations in your companies, and the ADLSA message delayed to come, your resignation by hand, uh, the end date that you had mentioned, the last day, the last working day you had mentioned on your resignation letter has already reached. So you are no longer supposed to be in the company, but the ADLSA notes indicates that maybe in 2 months or in 3 months, in 2-3 weeks. So you can still move freely if you have an agreement with your company, so that when you are sure that your company will not follow up to sue you over something, because some companies can go ahead and sue you for not for moving to another company before you make agreements with them or on your notice period. So that way they can easily get your application cancelled by ADLSA. So my advice could be, get a letter or a document that indicates your company has given you this chance to freely move and join the other company, so that you can avoid things like cases, labor court cases. And for those who are worried about what if the company is gonna cancel my visa or my ID, the company canceling your visa or ID has nothing to do with you getting a job in Qatar. If you find a job, you can easily move to the job even if your visa or ID is cancelled. Reason number one being, after your visa has been cancelled or your ID, you still have 3 months. They are called grace period, 90 days, to stay in Qatar, look for a job, and if you find a job, the other company will process all your documents and you will move in freely. No one is gonna question you for that. The only problem is if they cancel your ID, they no longer need you in the company, and you are worried where you're gonna stay. You don't have money for food, you don't have this and that. How is it gonna be? Those are some of the things that people ask themselves. Then they end up remaining in their company, not enjoying their job, but they stay in the company because they have no alternative. Guys, don't be scared about companies that are scaring you or are threatening that they will cancel your ID. Canceling your ID is not a big deal. The most important thing is that you get a job. If you get a job, then everything can go smoothly. The process can go smoothly, and you land your dream job in another company. And for those people who like threatening people, as we said, you are also an expatriate who came to this foreign land to make a living, to support your family back at home. Be in other people's shoes, because the same people who are making life difficult for others are expatriates like any other expatriates. It's only the difference is they are on a higher rank in position in that company than the mayor or the the junior staff that are in the company. So kindly, let's be humane, let's wish everyone well, and let's always support each other in all the positive vibes. If someone wanna grow themselves in a different company, give them the opportunity, let them go there. Maybe that was their destiny, or that was their path of their career pathway. That's where they are gonna develop their career. It's been taking long in their current company, and their opportunities to grow in the other company. Let them go. Just like you wish your daughter, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother all the best, wish them all the best, and inshallah everything will be alright. You will get your right stuff and they will love your company. All we need here in a foreign country, Qatar has given employees the best labor laws. Let's kindly enjoy them freely and work according to the labor laws. Don't be don't stress at us. We need peace of mind as we continue working in Qatar. So until next time, guys, subscribe, share, um, and yeah, we are growing. See you next time. Peace out.